Dylan, final home game for you as a Trojan. Just kind of what does this mean to you, to go out here at the Vet?
I knew I was going to get this question. Well, it means a lot to me. I came here in 2016, young kid, unseasoned. And I'll be honest with you, Troy is, and especially this football program, has molded me into the man I am today. I can't say enough good words about what this place has done for me. My best experiences in my life so far have come right here. I've been blessed to, be able to play 6 years. Not many people can say that. That's the only blessing I can take from, COVID is the fact that I got that 6 year. I wouldn't change a thing for the world. It's a little surreal. It hadn't all hit me yet. I'm sure it will Saturday evening. But as for now, I'm just, week to week, day to day basis of going back to work, getting ready to try to get a W this weekend.
You've seen a lot of seniors go out. What was your thoughts during all those senior days? Did you ever let yourself think about what it was going to be like for you when that day finally came?
Most definitely, especially, like I've seen my best friends that I came in with leave and go on their senior days and yada, yada, yada. But I don't think it really hits you until it's your opportunity. I played, countless games and dressed out in the stadium and strapped up and gotten after it. But, for this to be my last time in the Vet, there's definitely some emotion with it. Looking back, and I can think back, my roommate until he graduated was JL. I remember his senior day. I remember thinking, wow, that could be me next year. But then again, I got 2 more years. But for me now, it's almost I have no regrets here. I've gotten everything out of it that I could as far as myself. I think in 6 years I've been able to do that. But I'm very excited for the opportunity. My mom she's sad, she's emotional about it. She don't want to see this chapter of my life come and go, but I'm thankful for everything that I've been able to accomplish here and that I've been able to go through and the people that I've met, the relationships I've created. That's what's going to last a lifetime. I knew that one day football would come and go for me as it does for everybody. Hopefully I'll get the chance to the next level. We'll see. But as for my time at Troy playing football, it is coming to an end. And, I'm just thankful that I have these relationships that I've made over these past 6 years to, keep that alive for me, keep the memories alive, the players and the coaches, I'll carry that forever.
Hey, Dylan, it's John and Dustin. You are playing a team Saturday that really have handled y'all the last 2 years, put it on pretty good. How much incentive is it for you guys to go out there against a team like that? And, you've been close so many times this year and hadn't quite got over the hump against some good teams. What would it mean to you and the team to get a win against a team like that?
Personally for me, it'd be I couldn't think of a better way to go out, especially at home in front of your fans. What an opportunity we have in front of us. App State, they're a good football team. There's no way around it. They have been. You could make the argument that since I've been here, that they've been in the running every single year. They've been kind of that team you got to beat if you want to get in the championship game. We know what we have in front of us. We're going to treat it like every other week. We've got to find ways to finish ball games a little bit better. We've been right there, like you said, in a couple. We haven't been able to get the job done. And I think that this week is a great opportunity. If we can just play football the way that we know how to play it, play our brand of football, as we say. Don't make stupid mistakes with the ball. Take care of the football. Everybody do your job. Focus on one play at a time. We'll look up the scoreboard and see where we're at when it's all said and done. But if we can just focus on us, do our job, and finish a football game, I think we have a good chance. I love how our schedule has been set up the past few years. It's always been app at the end. This game, this could be a fun one Saturday.
You talk about coming up just short in a couple of these tough, close games. How do you guys kind of work on and correct coming out and playing that full 60 minutes in games, especially with these last 2 ones ahead of you guys?
Well, the thing you have to make sure you don't do is, when you lose a close one, a lot of people want to hit the panic button immediately, and that's the worst thing that can happen. That's how you self-implode. When you look at a football game, though, especially a close one, it all comes down to about 4 plays, and whether or not you win those critical moments of the game. Last week we had a chance. We were in a 1-possession game. We turned it over, and then it gets in a 2-possession game, and it's a whole different ball game at that point. You have to take advantage of the opportunities given to you when they come. You can't expect for the game to just keep giving you opportunities to win. That's something that as a team we're having to, understand and figure out is, look, like we're this close. We're this close. Capitalizing on the opportunities given us is kind of our, our focus right now. Especially as an offense on our end, we can't give the ball up. We have to make sure that we take advantage of every opportunity given, because there's only going to be so many. And if we can do that, we'll be in a much different situation.
AJ, I'll start off the same question for you. Just final game after that this week. Just what's the emotions going into this one for you?
It's a bittersweet moment for sure. When you think about, me and Dylan, we've been here 6 years. It's been a long time, so it'll definitely be emotional, but it'll be a lot better if, we can top it off with a win. So that's the biggest concern right now.
BJ, y'all been so close to kind of getting over the hump this year against some really good teams, and it just hadn't happened. How frustrating is that, and how big would it be to get a win against an App State team, being your final game after that?
It's definitely frustrating, but at the end of the day, the sun's still gonna come up, on Sunday. So, we have to just try to put our best foot forward, Monday through Fridays, to try to go out and give ourselves a chance on Saturdays. And, like you said, we've been really close, we just have to, find that consistency still, and continue to, stack good plays.
Staying on that a little bit, you could tell that loss Saturday hit y'all really hard. As a senior, as a veteran leader, what have you done this week, for example, to try to keep the guys up and going in the right direction?
Yes, sir, for sure. Every loss, is tough. But man, like I told the guys Sunday, don't let this situation, our circumstances define us. It's a tough loss, but at the end of the day, we still got to keep fighting. We got 2 games left, and don't let one loss turn into 2 losses. So what I mean by that is, don't let that heartbreaking loss against Lafayette turn into a loss against Georgia State or App State. So we just have to put that behind us and try to do our best to go 2-0 these next 2 weeks.
App State's one of those, top teams in the Sun Belt for you guys, and a tough matchup for you guys. Just kind of what's preparation looking like for them, and how do you go up against them and come out with that win on Saturday?
App's been one of those teams that's been consistently, tough, in the Sun Belt and all of G5 actually. And so we gotta prepare for a 4-quarter game, just like we had to prepare for the last 10 games, because the Sun Belt has a lot of good talent. So we have to prepare for a 4-quarter game, and really just not so much of worry about what they do, just worry about what we can do. Because I still feel like this year we still haven't really put together a 4-quarter game, so why not do it against a real good opponent like App?
You talk about putting together that 4-quarter game. Just how do you guys work on that in practice? Obviously, tough to do to prepare for a 60-minute game, but how do you guys do that to the best of your ability in the weeks leading up?
It's really just work on consistency and just on and off the field. Little things like going to class, parking where you're supposed to park, getting the workouts on time. It's little things like that. I feel like that's things that can help us, play a 4-quarter game. And really just like I said, stack good plays. Don't worry about the 83 plays we're gonna have. Just worry about making this one play we got right here the best play we can make it, then do it again and over and over and over again. I feel like that's how you can get to, playing a successful four-quarter game.
This is John Johnson at the Dustin Eagle. You're going against a team that's averaging like 36 points per game. Talk about the challenge of playing a team like that, and as a defender, how exciting is that to go against?
Well, yeah, you always want to take a good team like that, and you want to hold them to a high standard in practice. So this whole week, we're going to take it step by step, understand what they do and what they do best. We're going to try to eliminate those. Oh yeah, and very exciting to play a team like that. We play App State almost every year. They're on all sides of the conference. Really good team, really good players, and it'll just be an exciting experience to play.
We talked earlier to BJ and Dylan just about this will be their last game at the stadium in Troy. Will you talk to me a little bit about their leadership, what they bring day in and day out to the team?
Oh yeah, man. Dylan and BJ, first of all, I just want to give them kudos for being able to lead and how they approach the situation when we're down, when we're up. They're really good people, and BJ, fighting so many injuries and be able to come back from each and every one of them. He's a very my BJ, like, he's like 3 lockers away from me, and we talk about all the time, and like he's a really humble guy. And Bradshaw, he been here a long time and he understands the game, and he puts the game on me, and that's how I'm able to read things a little bit better just off of how his approach to me.
Last question from me. You've really been racking up the sacks. What's the secret there, Javon?
I've been praying for moments like this, just to be able to show off my talents, and there is no secret. I mean, hard work been around for a long time, and God bestowed that upon me to be able just to work hard, and He put me around great people that just love the work, and that's something I like take pride in, and then I'm just blessed to be able to show that on the field, because me and Richard, that's my brother there, and he works hard, and he puts that upon me to work hard. So it's just something I've been blessed to be able to see.
Hey, Javon, this is Mike at the Troy Messenger. Your coach, Coach Hall, is up for the Boyles Award. Just talk about his coaching and his inspiration to you. How much do you guys look up to him and his leadership?
Coach Hall is he's a very biblical guy. He used the Bible in many ways, and I feel like that's his inspiration, because he puts that on us to be able to do things the right way, to be able to follow the right people. He's a great guy, and beyond coaching, he's a great person to be around, and he definitely deserved this award. He's an amazing guy, and his character is phenomenal. He's just an outstanding person, to be honest, and I like being around Coach Hall.